Today, we're diving into something pretty wild. EON Reality's plan, their goal really, to have a ChatGPT moment,
Yeah.
but for education.
Yeah, it's a huge ambition.
Right, they're talking about hitting 100 million users globally for their extended reality platform, their XR learning platform, in just 18 months.
Which is a staggering speed for educational tech adoption. Usually it's much slower.
Exactly. So the big question, the challenge,
Mm.
is how do you get that many people using something so advanced like
Yeah.
XR so quickly? How do you make it go viral?
Mm-hmm.
So our mission in this deep dive is to really unpack this detailed 7-stage growth strategy they've apparently engineered to make it happen.
And it's fascinating when you look at it, isn't it? It's this blend. You've got cutting-edge tech, XR, AI,
Yeah.
but combined with like super meticulous viral marketing mechanics. It's almost like a blueprint for growth.
It really looks like one.
And it's aimed directly at students, at learners, bypassing the usual slow institutional sales cycles. The scale and the detail are just, well, they're pretty compelling.
It absolutely sounds like a meticulously planned operation.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned engineering it. That seems key. They call it viral coefficient architecture.
Right.
So they're not just hoping people share it. They're building a system specifically to make each user bring in, 1.5 to 2.0 new users?
Yeah, that's the target. A coefficient of 1.5 to 2.0.
That sounds high.
It is. And that specific range, 1.5 to 2.0, that's the magic number for exponential growth.
Right.
It means every 2 users are bringing in 3 or 4 more. So the user base doesn't just grow. It explodes.
Right.
And, connecting this to the bigger picture, this kind of mathematical engineered approach, we've seen it before.
Like social media.
Exactly. Think early Facebook or other big consumer tech platforms. They obsessed over these numbers. Applying that same rigor, that data-driven focus, specifically to XR education, that's where EON seems to be trying to carve out its niche. It shows they really understand digital growth isn't just luck.
Okay, so it's engineered growth. How then do they plan to take you, the listener, from just being curious about XR learning to actually sharing it and becoming part of that engine?
Well, they've mapped it out in this 7-stage viral loop. It's pretty clever, psychologically.
Let's walk through it. Stage 1 is the achievement trigger. They're aiming for a 15-minute average time to wow.
15 minutes, that's fast.
Super fast. Think about it. You log on, and within a quarter of an hour, you've done something, learned something, created something that makes you feel that wow, that immediate hit.
Instant gratification basically hardwired into the learning. That's powerful for keeping people around and for getting them excited enough to share.
Okay, so you've had your wow moment. What's stage 2?
They don't leave it to chance. Stage 2 is the automated sharing prompt. Little nudge.
Gentle, presumably.
Yeah, integrated smoothly. Which leads to stage 3, one-click distribution, making it incredibly easy to post your achievement or maybe your XR creation to LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok.
With branded overlays and things, making it look professional.
Exactly. So it looks good, feels native to those platforms.
Okay, so you share it. Then what? Stage 4?
Stage 4 is network curiosity. Your network sees this cool visual XR thing you posted. EON says this kind of content gets like 3 times the engagement of just text.
Makes sense. Visuals grab attention.
Definitely. So your connections get curious, they click, and that leads them to stage 5, the frictionless trial.
Meaning easy sign up.
Super easy. Free tier, no credit card needed upfront. Remove all the barriers.
Get them in the door.
Yep. And once you're in, stage 6 kicks in. Onboarding optimization. They want 80% of new users to complete their first XR creation in that first session.
80%. That's ambitious. But crucial, right? It proves the platform is easy to use and delivers value instantly.
Absolutely. It validates the whole wow promise. And then finally, stage 7 brings it all together. The amplification cycle.
Where each activated user, someone who's gone through these steps, recruits those 1.5 to 2.0 new users.
Within about 30 days, yeah. That's the engine.
Wow. And when you plug that loop into their growth model, you said they start with 100,000 users in month 1.
Yeah, potentially from beta users and initial partners.
And even assuming people leave like 15% churn monthly and only 10% upgrade to paid plans.
Which are pretty conservative assumptions, actually.
They still project hitting 1.4 million users by month 6.
That's the power of the viral coefficient they're aiming for. It's engineered exponential growth.
It really does sound like they've thought through the user psychology. That 15-minute wow is key.
It really is. It hooks you before you have a chance to drift away. And the frictionless trial just makes it so easy to give it a shot.
But it does raise a question, doesn't it? Can the content sustain that wow? You can't just rely on the novelty forever.
That's a critical point. The quality, the variety, the relevance of those XR lessons and creation tools have to be consistently high to keep the engine running long term. And the way they integrate sharing, optimizing it for each platform, that's smart too. It's not just click here to share.
Right. And that 80% onboarding completion, that really signals if the product itself is intuitive enough for this mass adoption they want.
Exactly. It's a huge validation point for them if they hit it.
Okay, so the mechanics are there. But you mentioned content quality being key. Let's talk about the content itself. EON calls it a built-in shareability architecture.
Yeah, it's not just about making content. It's about making content designed to be shared from the ground up.
So what kinds of things are we talking about? They have these high viral content types aiming for a 50% plus share rate.
Which is really high, by the way. That's ambitious.
Definitely. So things like career transformation documentation, like you document your own learning journey.
Yeah, imagine showing a before and after of your skills using their XR tools. It's personal, it's proof of progress. People love that stuff.
Or XR creation showcases. Like, look what I built and I didn't even need to code.
Taps into that achievement motivation, right? Showing off what you made makes the platform look accessible too.
And then there are these AI mentor conversations with Brainy, their AI. They want those to be shareable too. How?
By making them surprising or maybe really helpful or even funny. Picture you asking Brainy something complex and it gives this brilliant, maybe slightly witty explanation.
You'd want to share that insight, or just the cleverness of it.
Exactly. It makes the AI seem more like a personality, something you can connect with and want others to see.
Okay, interesting content types. But they also have technical shareability
Yeah,
features.
right. This is about making the act of sharing dead simple and effective.
Like automatic previews for social media.
Yep, so it looks good in the feed instantly. And platform-specific formatting, like it knows how to make an Instagram story versus a TikTok video versus a LinkedIn post.
Smart. Optimizing for each context.
And even AI-generated captions or suggested text to go with your share. Plus, things like turning your learning progress into a shareable graphic or documenting collaborative projects. It's all about reducing friction to sharing.
So they've really dissected why people share things online.
It seems like it. They're tapping into basic human drives. Wanting to improve yourself, wanting to show off a bit, wanting to connect with others, wanting to share useful or funny things.
And using AI not just for the learning part, but to actually help you share better. That's clever.
It shows a really deep understanding of how social media actually works, how algorithms favor certain types of content and formatting. And those targets, they have 25% average share rate overall, but the top 10% of viral content driving 40% of new users.
Yeah.
That tells you they're focused. It's not just spray and pray. They're identifying what really works and doubling down on it. Creating virally effective content is the name of the game.
Okay, so you've got the viral loop mechanics, you've got the shareable content. How do they actually get this rolling? The market penetration strategy.
Right. They're not just opening the doors and hoping people find it. It's systematic.
They've even got personas, right? So thinking about you, the listener, if you're looking to learn new skills, who are they targeting first?
In phase 1, the first 3 months or so, they're focusing on 2 main groups. First, career pivot Patricia.
Okay, who's Patricia?
Think mid-career, maybe 28 to 42, income 45, 75K range. She's looking to upskill, maybe change careers entirely. She's likely active on LinkedIn, looking for professional development opportunities, wanting to see those transformative stories.
Makes sense. So they target LinkedIn for her?
Primarily, yeah. And then there's ambitious Andre.
And Andre.
Younger, maybe 22 to 28, early in his career. He's less about pivoting and more about actively building and demonstrating new skills. Where would he do that?
TikTok, Instagram, showing off projects.
Exactly. TikTok skill demos, Instagram learning journeys, so they target those platforms for him. They project getting hundreds of thousands of users just from these 2 segments initially.
It's very specific targeting. And they're also using their beta users.
Yeah, a big group, 50,000 pre-launch beta users who are apparently ready to amplify the launch on day 1. Plus, over 100 educational influencers with a coordinated content plan.
Wow.
And 25 university partnerships for that academic credibility and maybe getting student cohorts on board early.
That's a powerful launch combination. Beta community, influencers, universities.
It really is. The persona targeting makes sure the message hits home, and then these partnerships provide that initial wave of trust, credibility, and amplification. It's a multi-pronged attack, really blending that community feel with structured outreach. A solid launchpad.
Okay, launchpad established. User numbers start climbing thanks to the viral loop. Now, the big question, monetization.
Hmm.
How do they turn free users into paying customers?
They've got a classic but well-structured three-tier freemium model designed to pull people up the value ladder.
So it starts with the free tier, the Career Explorer. What do you get there?
That's the hook. You get a decent amount, over 150 XR lessons in various skills, access to the basic brainy AI mentor, though it won't remember past chats.
Limited memory?
Right. And community access, enough to experience the value and hopefully get that wow. Their goal is to get 15% of these free users to upgrade after a month.
Okay, so what's the first paid step?
That's the main target. The basic premium tier. They call it the $9.99 Achiever.
$9.90 a month. What does that unlock?
The full library, 500 plus XR lessons. Crucially, the enhanced AI mentor with persistent memory. It remembers you, your goals, your progress.
That seems like a big step up in value. The AI knows you.
Exactly. Plus advanced tools for creating your own XR content. They expect this tier to be the bulk of their paying users, maybe 60%, and estimate $120 annual LTV lifetime value per user here.
Okay, $120 a year per achiever. And the top tier.
That's the Plus Premium, the $29.99 Transformer. Big jump in price, big jump in value proposition.
What do Transformers get?
One-on-one AI career coaching, access to a marketplace for micro-internships, and this is the kicker, a job placement guarantee program.
Wow, a job guarantee. That's bold.
Very bold, but it directly addresses the ultimate goal for many learners, right? Getting a better job. This targets the remaining 40% of premium users, and they project a much higher LTV here, around $360 a year.
So, free to explore, pay a bit for full access and a smart AI, pay more for direct career support, and that guarantee.
Precisely. It's a clear value ladder.
And the revenue projections, based on this model and the viral growth, they're huge, aren't they? $15 million annual run rate by month 3, $750 million by month 18.
Hugely ambitious. It shows just how much faith they have in this viral coefficient and the conversion funnel working exactly as planned.
That pricing and value structure seems really thought through, that persistent AI memory.
That's a strong hook for $9.99, isn't it? Makes the AI feel much more like a personal tutor.
Definitely. And the job guarantee, the top tier.
Oh, wow.
Well, that shifts it from just learning stuff to achieving a career outcome.
Which is exactly what people are often paying for. Ultimately, it connects the learning directly to tangible results. And you see how the free tier fuels the whole thing. Even if people don't pay, they're still potentially sharing, still driving that viral loop.
Right. The free users are part of the marketing engine. It's a whole ecosystem.
Exactly. It's all interconnected.
But, okay, handling millions of users, viral spikes, complex XR, real-time AI. None of this works without some serious tech underneath.
Absolutely not. The technical foundation has to be rock solid, built for that kind of explosive scale. We're talking cloud infrastructure that can handle potentially 10 million concurrent users.
10 million at once.
That's the spec. Multi-region deployment across loads of data centers globally, auto-scaling that can ramp up capacity massively in minutes.
So the system doesn't crash when a piece of content suddenly goes viral.
Precisely. And performance targets like super fast response times, quick loading for the XR content, you as the user need that seamless experience, especially during peak times.
And the AI, brainy, scaling that must be a challenge too.
Huge challenge. They talk about distributing the AI globally for fast responses under 3 seconds, being able to handle over 1 million simultaneous conversations.
1 million people talking to brainy at once.
That's the goal. And the AI isn't just chatting, it's helping create XR scenes in real time, optimizing content for sharing. It's deeply integrated.
And underneath all that, they need data, right? Analytics.
Constantly. Real-time tracking of everything. User acquisition cost, the viral coefficient itself where people drop off, what content converts best. Plus, A/B testing everything using predictive analytics to fine-tune the whole journey.
So the tech isn't just about handling load. It's about constantly learning and optimizing the system.
Exactly. That viral strategy, as smart as it sounds on paper, only works if the tech delivers flawlessly and provides the data to keep improving it. The AI as a scalable, real-time partner for millions, that's a massive technical undertaking. And the data analytics loop is what keeps the engine tuned. It's essential.
Okay, so putting it all together, the viral mechanics, the shareable content, the targeted rollout, the monetization, the robust tech.
Yeah.
What does this give EON Reality in terms of a competitive edge?
Well, they clearly believe they have some strong first-mover advantages.
It's like being the only ones doing freemium XR education with this kind of persistent AI mentor.
That seems to be a key claim, yeah, that combination. And if the viral engine works, the resulting network effects become a huge advantage.
Meaning the more users they get, the more valuable the platform becomes for everyone, making it harder for others to compete.
Exactly. More users mean more shared content, a bigger community, potentially more data to train the AI, maybe more opportunities in their marketplace. It creates stickiness. Then there's the content moat, having 500 plus XR experiences ready to go, all designed for sharing. That's hard to replicate quickly.
And just the integration of it all, XR creation, the AI mentor, the career services, all in one place.
That seamless integration is another potential advantage. Avoids users having to patch together different tools.
And they seem confident in their timeline. They've laid out milestones for user growth through 2025, 1 million registered users in Q1, 5 million by Q2, hitting 20 million later in the year.
It shows it's not just a dream, it's a phased, measurable plan they intend to execute against.
It definitely makes the network effects argument stronger. If you're embedded, sharing, learning with your AI switching platforms becomes a real pain.
Agrees, so switching costs, yeah. But it does raise that question we touched on. Competition. How fast will others follow if this model shows signs of success?
Then how does EON plan to stay ahead?
Their strategy seems to rely on innovation velocity, basically. Keep shipping new features constantly, improving the AI, adding content, always staying 18 months ahead as they see it.
So constant improvement is baked into the plan.
It has to be. But ultimately, the big picture here is about potentially democratizing access to really advanced, effective learning, using this viral, scalable model to tackle skill gaps and help people transform their careers, potentially on a global scale.
It's an incredibly detailed picture they've painted. This blend of, well, education, cutting-edge tech like XR and AI, and these really sophisticated viral marketing mechanics, all engineered into one strategy.
It's certainly one of the most ambitious and meticulously planned educational technology plays we've seen.
It'll be absolutely fascinating to see if they can pull it off. Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive today.
My pleasure. And maybe a final thought for you, the listener, to consider.
Yeah.
How might this kind of engineered viral growth model, which really came out of social media and gaming, how might it reshape other industries if it proves successful in education? Think healthcare, finance, civic engagement. Where else could this apply?
Or, flipping it around, what does this level of personalized, AI-driven immersive learning mean for traditional schools and universities?
Yeah.
How do they adapt, or what's their role in a world where this kind of transformative learning might become so accessible?
Big questions. Definitely something to mull over regarding the future of skills, careers, and how we learn.